Yeah, hello dear friends. This is your boy, Samuel the Roving Messenger, and I just want to rant right now about certain things that are happening in this country. I want to talk about what is happening right now in my country right now, Nigeria. There's something that is really trending, which has been trending for quite some time, about hordes of Nigerians leaving the shores of this country en route to Europe through Libya, and many of them are getting killed, maimed, raped, and being sold into slavery. And the Buhari-led government is saying they are doing such a fantastic job in this country. If they were doing such a fantastic job, would these guys be leaving? Now, I want to draw up an inference between this APC-led government and a story which I read when I was quite young. It's called The Emperor's Clothes. I'm sure most of you may have heard that story, but if you have not heard the story, well, here it goes. You see, there was this emperor. He was very rich. He loved clothes, and he loved to strut and show himself. He was so full of himself. Then came two swindlers into the kingdom who heard of this man's insatiable appetite for clothes. And then they met the king and told the king that, look, they were going to sew clothes for him made of gold, the finest clothing in the world. Excuse me, which only the wisest and the smartest could see. The king was so impressed, and he said, well, that would be nice for everybody to see this kind of clothes. He now invited the tailors in and gave them everything they wanted: clothes, food, everything. Made them very comfortable for them to embark on this tailoring to sew him his clothes. Now, the king went in there. He didn't want to go in there to look. He went in there at a time, and when he went in there, he saw that it seemed as if they were not doing anything properly. It seemed that they were just pretending. So what he now did was that he didn't want to say it, he didn't want to look foolish. He now sent one of his trusted advisors to go in there and to confirm if these guys were actually doing a good job. So his trusted, most loyal advisor went in there, and when he went in there, the tailors now met him and were like, wow, hello Oga, can't you see the clothes? The clothes are wonderful, wonderfully made, beautifully embroidered, gold and everything. Only the wisest and the smartest in this land can see it. And this trusted advisor, who is supposed to be wise, did not want to seem stupid. Now looked at it and was like, yeah, the clothes look very nice, they look very good. And he went to the king to tell them that, wow, these tailors are doing a wonderful job. The clothing is so perfect, it's so superb, only the wisest can see it. The king was like, wow, yeah, he was so impressed. Then he now sent other advisors, all of them went in there, the same thing. The tailors go, can't you see the clothes? Very wonderful, nice, beautiful clothes, only the wisest and smartest in the land can see it. And they went back to the king reporting the same thing. So the king was thinking that he didn't want to seem stupid. He now agreed to what they were saying, and he said he was going to go to town, to his kingdom, to adorn this apparel, and everybody in the kingdom is going to see how wise and how smart it is, because the whole news had gone far and wide, and there's a magical cloth that only the wisest and the smartest in the land can see. So the king put on this apparel, this invisible apparel, which only he and his trusted servants and loyal servants could see, and came into town strutting. Butt naked he was, but he came out strutting, telling everybody that, and everybody, they were announcing that only the wisest and smartest in the land can see it. And what happened? It took a little boy. A little boy came out and was like, but the king is butt naked here. And everybody that was cheering him, the king, as at that time, started laughing. because in actual sense, the king was butt naked. The king was ashamed, and so were his servants. That's exactly what's happening in my country right now in Nigeria. The APC, they've made so much propaganda in this country. They have deceived us for so long. They deceived us into entering into this place. They are deceiving themselves, not us anymore.